Retro Rat here, coming at you with another pickups video. Today is September 28th, 2014. Going to go over all the stuff that I got this week. It was a really excellent week as far as, quality for my collection. Before I get into that, as always, if you haven't already hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button as well. The question this week, for all those who are following my channel, my wife and I are having our first child. We found out on Friday what the gender was, and it's going to be a boy. So in the comments down below, leave some boy names that you think would be cool, because we're completely up in the air on the boy. We had the girl names picked out. We knew what they were going to be, but boy, it's just like there could go so many ways. Alright, I don't know if I showed this in the clip that I'm going to show you guys in the next 5 or 6 minutes, but if I didn't, Castlevania box and manual that I picked up from Garrett. Thank you so much for that. He gave me an awesome deal on that. And then the other trade I did was for the 2 Star Wars PC games. I got Kingdom Hearts, Rechain of Memories, or Recoded. Yeah, Recoded, Rechain of Memories. Shamu Factory Sealed, the Japanese edition. It's got some rip label here and a rip here, so realistically speaking, I might just open it and just put it on the shelf. I don't know yet. Alright, GameStop released the Zelda Monopoly for the first release. Was able to get my hands on that. And with some leftover credit, I got the Sidious Final Fantasy. Only needed the manual. Soul Calibur Broken Destiny, and Sega Dreams Collection. This is extremely cheap, the Sega Dreams Collection. I think it was $7.99 at GameStop. Anytime I see collection games like that, I pick them up as long as they're cheap. And a video that you're going to watch on Wednesday or Thursday if you follow my channel was a trade that I did with my buddy Ken. I traded him some cool stuff, and he was able to get me something really awesome that you're going to see in the video. And here's the stuff that I wanted to pick, and we went game hunting that day, and I was able to get Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, Resident Evil 2, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Metal Gear Solid 2, you guys know it's a bunch of 2s, and Dark Cloud 1. So I picked all those stuff up, and then I went to a thrift store, because you're going to see in the video, I went to a thrift store and the lady told me to come back the following day, and I picked up Full Metal Alchemist 2, as well as some N64 games. The N64 games was Super Mario 64, Mortal Kombat 4, Diddy Kong Racing, Pokemon Stadium, and the transfer pack. Unfortunately, those didn't last that long. As soon as I posted them, my one buddy who just got an N64 off me last week was like, I want them all. So they quickly went to him and didn't last to a video. Sorry. I picked up this while we were at the registering for our child at Babies R Us, the Donkey Kong. I have everything. Here's the link that my brother picked up for me. So I have everything except for the Big Bowser and Wario. However, I've never seen a Wario actually in person. So if anybody actually owns a Wario, can you message me and send me the picture so I can know they exist, and I just have to find it and hunt a little bit harder? Alright, garage sales. First garage sale I went to, I had to work, and Friday we were obviously busy at the doctor's finding out if I was going to have a boy or a girl. So I wasn't able to go. First garage sale I went to right before work, I was able to get Custom Robo complete for $5 in excellent condition. And then I saw this DVD. I've been wanting to watch this again, waiting. It's a semi-funny and stupid movie. Alright, and then the last sale that I was able to attend before I had to hop on the highway and scurry on home, I saw a stack of Wii games, and then right next to it was a Wii system. With Wii Motion Plus, a regular Wii, and then a Wii with the Motion Plus, another Wii controller with the Motion Plus, 3 nunchucks, all the cables, Cabela's scope, Cabela's gun, and the games were Raving Rabbits, Travel in Time, Wii Sports Resorts, Wii Sports, Medieval Games, Just Dance, Just Dance 2, Raven Rabbits 2, Rayman, Raven Rabbits, I keep saying, yeah. Zelda Twilight Princess, Cabela's Big Game 2012, Sims, and the best game in the whole entire bunch. It's an uncommon game. I don't know if it's even good or not. It's the Oregon Trail. Very obscure title. I don't see it ever. And it goes for like $30-40 on eBay. That whole lot was $35. The Wii worked. So sorry about that. Brother decided that it was time to give me a call. I went to me and my wife woke up early. We were told that there was a sale that we like to go to whenever it happens, and unfortunately, we get there, and as we're driving down the street, I'm like, there's definitely no sale. The only reason why I knew that is because there was no other garage sales posted, and whenever this sale happens, there's always other people having garage sales in that neighborhood, just because the drive-by traffic is insane. So I told her, I'll take you to another place that I used to go to when I was a little kid in a very sketchy area. So I was able to get the Castlevania game, which I got the box I just showed you guys, so now that's 100% complete. Guy wanted 15, and then Resident Evil 1 disc only, the guy wanted 5, so I told him if he would take 16 for both of them. He said yes. I'm pretty sure I could still get around like 12 to 15 bucks for this only, so therefore Castlevania will cost me like $4 or $5. Went to the convention with my brother. It was called RetroCon. It's more of a comic book toy and thing like that, but they also have video game stuff. We stopped at this one table, and my brother literally was telling me, I can't believe you convinced me to waste $13 to come in, because his goal is to come in, buy games that are, a little bit cheaper so he can make a few bucks, or add a few things to his collection. And for me, I was really just going for the experience. I was supposed to meet a couple people there, do some trades, but unfortunately I had to leave before I could meet up with anybody. So we get to this one guy's table, and my brother says, how much is this? How much is this? Next thing you know, he's buying Pokemon Yellow, Red, Gold, Silver, Red, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Diamond, I think, or Platinum, all complete in the original boxes. Coliseum, Gale of Darkness. I mean, he just literally picked up a stack, and the guy was just slashing his prices. So I started doing the same thing. I was able to get, here's the prices what he told me originally. Original Game Boy, Game Shark, he wanted, I believe it was either 7 or 10 at first, because it had some chew marks here, he said, but it works. Pac-Man, which I stole out of my brother's hands for the Game Gear. It's my first complete in-box Game Gear game. I really don't like collecting for the Game Gear, but the guy wanted $2 for this, so I definitely wasn't going to pass up a boxed Game Gear anything for $2. He wanted $50, I believe, for this. It's a Target exclusive, Toys R Us exclusive, Game Boy Advance system. The only thing was, it's missing the Super Mario Advance 2, which, I want to come across that, no problem. And I think he wanted $30 for this. N64 controller with the cardboard little insert and a super tight joystick. So everything's in here. It's all complete. Very happy to get this from him. Turns out that he was selling his personal collection, and this is what he had left because he got hit the day before. Alright, so my total should have been around like $97 or $80. Oh, it should have been $87. So just messing with the guy, I was like, would you take 45? And he goes, yeah. And I'm like, huh? Really? Okay, no problem. So I quickly gave him the money before he changed his mind. And then my brother picked up all that stuff and grabbed a few more small little things and wound up giving him like $170 for all that stuff. It was just a ridiculous deal all the way around. As you guys know, I was unable to go and wait in the giant World of Nintendo sale line for the Zelda Hyrule Warrior Collector's Edition. I called up my one buddy, Chris, asked him if he could do me a favor. He lived in Long Island. He said it takes about an hour on the train both ways. He wouldn't mind spending the night outside for me, and he would do it for me literally as just a favor. All they do is pay for transportation, shipping, and the cost of the game. Really awesome. At 8:15, he sent me a message and said, unfortunately, they already let everyone know that it's sold out at a certain point in the line. So I watched Grimsy42's video, which I'm going to put a link down below. I watch his video, and he shows you the line. The line literally wraps in New York City all the way literally, my one friend said it was like 4 or 5 city blocks long. Turns out they only had 300 to 350. They handed out, as soon as the store opened, they handed out a little white bracelet. Let you know that you're going to be able to get one. Anyone but beyond that who didn't get the bracelet is not getting one. So my buddy Ken contacted me because our local video game store had somebody that waited in the line. You had to wait around 14, 16 hours to be able to get one of these, to be that close to the line. Local video game store was able to get one and put it up in their shop. I contacted the owner, we discussed the price. I then sold a whole bunch of stuff to pay for it, and I was able to get the original bag it came with, and the collector's edition right here. It's the English version, in excellent condition. This is the crown jewel of my collection as of right now. Even though the limited edition, the extra that you get, which is a scarf, is absolutely complete bullshit. But as far as rarity goes, this is only 350 or less ever made, and that's Zelda, which is my second favorite franchise of all. So very pleased, and I'm going to attach a clip right now. Thanks guys for watching. Retro right here. Today is September 24th, 2014. Today I'm going to be going over the stuff that I got in trades and eBay and some thrift store finds, just for the simple fact that some of these items are going to be disappearing before I actually make my pickup video in a couple days, so I figured I just want to get right through it and go for it. A good buddy of mine named Aaron posted a few items that he had for sale, and I was able to pick up Phantasy Star 4's cart. It's in excellent condition. If you guys remember way back when, I picked up the box and manual for it, so now that's complete for my collection. Last week you saw that I picked up Tactics Ogre case and game, no manual. I was able to get the manual extremely cheap off of eBay. Very thankful for that. Then I did a trade with a guy named Jake. We've done, I want to say, about 10 or 11 trades from right now. He mentioned that he was interested in a couple items that I had, so we did a small trade. He was interested in Donkey Kong 64 and Gex 3 for N64, and for that trade I said that I would do Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy Advance and Mario Party DS 100% complete. Then, a couple days later, he saw that there was other things that I had that he was interested in. He was interested in my factory sealed copy of Pokemon Gale of Darkness, so we worked out another trade. That trade was New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS, which I needed for my personal collection. Just an easy game to either sell or trade Zelda, A Link to the Past, and then a disc-only copy of Gale of Darkness. I thought that was a pretty fair trade. I always love doing trades with Jake, as well as buying stuff or trading with Aaron, because both those guys are extremely easy to deal with. They always ship, and it's fantastic. Alright, I went to work yesterday, and before I got there, I decided to stop at the thrift store. Stopped at the thrift store, and I picked up 2 games. Well, I thought I was picking up 2 games. Picked up Grand Theft Auto, which I never see for more than like $10 or $11. That it always doesn't have the poster. This one did, excellent condition, for $2. Had to grab that. Look in the glass case, and what do I see? Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the Xbox. Was extremely excited to see that because I just bought one over the weekend. These games retail for around like $40 or so. Open up inside, womp womp. There was a Superman game for the Xbox. We checked every single CD, every case for the game, came up empty-handed. I told the cashier just to ring me up for the $1.99 for it anyway, because the case and manual to me is worth more than $1.99. So then today I'm off. I had to go drop off some things at some stores, and then I had a little bucket of stuff that was not eBay worthy to sell. You know, those $3, $2, $5 games. As well as a few PS2 systems, which don't do so hot anymore on the market. California doesn't buy them that expensive. So I traded all that stuff into a local game store. I wound up getting $150 in trade credit, and here's what I got. First thing I scooped up was Tales of Fantasia for the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, Fantasia. Only reason why I got that was because I have the box and manual. Also, the reason why I got Kirby's at Dreamland is because I have the box and manual for that as well. I picked up 2 manuals just because they're pretty expensive games or systems for $1 each. That one and that one there. I got this just because it was an X-Seed game. Dungeon Maker, Haunting Ground, Street Fighter Alpha Max, Tekken 6, Guilty Gear, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, Mortal Kombat 2 for the Saturn, and then I had a friend who's got it going for a complete collection. I have his list on me at all times, and they had one of the games on his list. It was Hillsfar, Dungeons & Dragons game in excellent condition. Another reason why I need to make the video today, because I'm shipping this out to him right now. So all that stuff came out to be like $169, so I had to come out of pocket $19.48. Very pleased with that transaction. As I'm going home, I stop at all the thrift stores along the way, and my brother told me that this thrift store had 2 DS games that, you know, I might be interested in, that he didn't have time or money in his pocket to grab them for me. It was Resident Evil Deadly Silence and Deep Labyrinth, an Atlas title. The lady wanted $5 a piece. As I walk in there, she's literally unloading a box. Inside the box was an Xbox 360 wireless network adapter, Smash Brothers, Melee, Super Mario 64. Every item is $5 a piece except for this. Got that for free because of the sound. And then Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. All the CDs are in there, all complete. So like I said, everything was $5 a piece. Came out to be $37 and change after tax. And then the final thrift store I stop into, what do I say? Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I'm like, there's no way that the CD's going to be in this one. This thrift store wants $6 a piece for their games. Open up inside. It's in there, no manual. So I at least have one complete copy for under $9 that I'll be able to sell, and then I'll have the manual for another day. So I'm going to be putting this somewhere else in one of my videos. As always, give me the thumbs up, like and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.